Hello everybody, I still do not have an intro, but what I do have is a lot of anxiety because I'm going to Disney soon and there's this ride that I'm terrified to ride called the Cosmic Rewind, and I need to play video games in order to get my mind off of it, you know? But anyways, last time, Shoma got all big and strong and got beat up by Karara. And then he somehow won the fight with her. We saw what she looked like without her mask on and found out that she is an alter ego, that she is very insecure, and with the tomato head on, she's just very confident and full of herself. And then Shoma decided to join us on the battlefield. So that is pretty much all that happened last time. And now, I have no idea what's going to happen this time, because we ended it right after that. So, let's just see what happens. Okay. I do not know where we're going. Hey Kako, what are you doing here on your own? I was wondering if it was the same thing she says usually. I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you, fighting to protect the people I love.
Huh?
Are you sure you're alright? Aw, that was a slow walk away. Kako walked away, heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. Are we going to the war room? Is that what's happening? Alright, looks like everyone's here.
Yes, indeed. All the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered together in one place.
The future's an unwritten book. I could still make something of myself. Anyway, let me cut right to the chase. We called you all here to talk about the world death. You said before it was what caused this a war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything that Nigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay?
That's your cue, Kiyoshika.
Huh? What? Me? But I haven't prepared anything.
Ha! You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Explanations and exhibitionism. You're a double threat.
I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in the Tokyo residential complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Yeah, that's where we live. Planet Earth? I've heard of it, sure. I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I read in the library books back home, it's where humanity used to live, right? So do we not live on Earth?
They mention it in old manga sometimes. It's supposed to be really huge, like hundreds of times bigger than the complex.
I think that's all any of us know. They kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then a phenomenon that came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it once had, and the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters, you mean? Yes, that's what the place where we grew up really is. The Tokyo residential complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. I cannot read. Read is hard. A shelter, the whole thing? All this happened a long time ago, so even Nigo wasn't sure how accurate this information is anymore. But so far as we know, our community in the Tokyo residential complex is the last of humanity and has been for hundreds of years now. Well, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the TRC. And world death is what forced everyone down here. Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself.
It
did what? According to Nigo, the Earth has a life of its own, and while it's not quite like ours, it has its own will, too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all around the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that? But what drove the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really giving a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon, they were draining the planet's resources faster than it can replenish them.
Not to mention that many wars humanity fought against each other, some of them were so bad they left the Earth permanently scarred. It couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scummage brother. A scumbag brother. They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing.
Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized those disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept going on.
Right, just like how he ignored all the eviction notices and restraining orders and doubled down on the violence.
You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and...
shut himself in his room to wallow in self-loathing and play gory anime games all day.
You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, Earth turned to its last resort to kill itself and take mankind with it. You've got to admit, World Death is a pretty fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself, was humanity's fault?
Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then.
It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren and hostile. Millions, no billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because a handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. Like the Tokyo residential complex. Have you ever wondered where the name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood the surface of hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. See, I was assuming that they were on the surface of Earth because it was called the Tokyo residential complex, but I guess this makes sense. It makes sense why there was a dome ceiling around them.
Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had already been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here, the complex, the shelter, was our entire world.
We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. This is what Earth became, after it was ravaged by world death. This is the land where our ancestors lived. You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's that bad, shouldn't we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex and... The complex isn't necessarily any safer, not anymore. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Why? How?
World death is still going on and won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time until our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost.
No way.
There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give everyone a brighter future. And that's whatever is in the defense room of this academy, or so Nigo said.
It can save us from world death? But what is it? What is the school here to protect? Perchance is a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Or maybe it's just one, and we'll have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will.
What do you think What, you think you can just ask the Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone.
Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Nigo didn't have the clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. But there was one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate or awaken or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. All we have to do is make it to day 100.
Nozomi said it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess it up, mankind is done for.
Our last chance? And the invaders are trying to stop the world-saving event from happening.
Yes, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. But judging by what we have been told, we've come to a conclusion on our own. The invaders are world death itself.
Like something summoned by a curse?
The Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not such a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school.
So they're not actually an invading force as much as manifestations of the planet's will?
Then the Earth itself is the final boss here? How are we supposed to deal with that?
Things have gotten really heavy, huh? Oh, sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now, do you see why it's important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders? We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory.
Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead.
Forgive me. That was never my intent.
If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear your contrition for all to see, but leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You'll look even more exposed that way.
Why this sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Carrara? If everything you've told us here is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know that this war is what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well, as no wonder Nozomi and the others have such a strong sense of duty. Us, on the other hand, Saray was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons in our own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we'd known this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now. Fighting to save people, that's one thing, but saving all of humanity, that's on a whole nother level.
If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all of mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us as a couple million yen or there, right?
I knew whatever was going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for sending an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry, so long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting a more united front. This doesn't feel like some random war we were forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Okay, so some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in, after all. Sorry to have to be a fly in your ointment, but I still have some reservations. Fly in your ointment? That's not a saying. Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? I'm sorry, I can't answer that. Nigo didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dream Shoma's been having? The one about us being experimented on in the place? Kamakuro General Hospital, was it? Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel of a brain can only handle so much. What'd you think, Ima? Kako, does all this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Us? Fight? Yeah, humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakashuji, I think you need to get your hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex or to the planet for that matter. We've no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all mankind, then... See, my dear sister agrees.
Let the girl talk for herself, man.
And that's all. We'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Ima turned and left, dragging Kako along behind him.
Okay, something's seriously wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How can they remain so detached from everything?
They're like two self-obsessed peas in a pod. Still cute though. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? But fear not, the holy Jumanji sword and I will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kiyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them further away. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay? You okay, Ada? I'll be fine. This long discussion is starting to take its toll on me, that's all. We have been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give everyone some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, let's let Jarumi process this. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen anymore. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. What a way to start the day. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting the school means putting the stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to the dying world. We may not know what we were chosen for, we were chosen for this mission, but that doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting, for the good of humanity, for everyone back in the complex, and for Kadora. Now that that's settled, what should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around doing nothing right now. Free time! Free time, free time, free time. Okay. Oh, this really takes me back. Hee hee. That's how he laughs now. Yugamu, why are you laughing to yourself? I just remembered something while I was compounding drugs. I was young and I'd been doing my best to synthesize a poison that was even remotely acceptable. Day in, day out, I'd run my experiments. I'd tried every kind of medicine I could get my hands on. My efforts paid off, and when I successfully poisoned my first target, I was so happy I cried. Looking back on it now, maybe those days were the height of my youth. Looks like he's lost in some seriously messed up memories. I should probably stay away. After spending some time together, you understand Yugamu better now. Report cards wish list has been updated. Investigation. Did we get something? No. That was fruitless. Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
Takumi, assist me with my training.
You're always training for battle whenever you have free time. How do you manage to stay doing such intense training every day?
It's only natural. Despite my appearances, I'm a soldier after all.
A soldier?
The Usuzukis rose to prominence through weapons development. We're military nobles. We Usuzukis must be brilliant soldiers in order to lead armies. That's why I train every day, to discipline my mind and body. so I can remain as the noble I was born to be.
So her daily training is part of her duties as a noble, then. I guess the upper class have their own struggles, too. Your experience... exercise, okay. Exploration went up by 6.
You know, well then.
Yep. The day's already over, and just like that, we've got no idea when the next attack might be, but when it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect the school. Guess I'll call it a night. Getting enough rest is a part of being prepared too. I lay in bed, closed my eyes, and within a few minutes, found myself dripping. Oh, dream time.
Hey, Karuha?
Yeah? What is it?
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
No fair.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yes.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
Your face is old.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days? Reading these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago. At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore. I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
Seriously though, I'd love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while. I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
You know, it says a lot about me that we're this far in the game and I just noticed that she might have a mole underneath her eye.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the Earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Nah, that'll never
Yeah, she has a
happen.
mole.
Besides, don't you have other things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
You know, this kind of dynamic that they're having in his dreams. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Get ready, prepare, be
talking.
ready to get.
This kind of dynamic that they're having in the dreams makes me wonder why he said what he said in the intro. Remember whenever his mom said you two should just get married and he was like, don't give her ideas, whenever he was the one who said, oh, we'll get married one day. It kind of makes that intro sequence not make a lot of sense. How ironic, I'd never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex have ever thought about leaving. Would they even want to live on the surface again? I can't speak for everyone else, but Karuha would love it, that's for sure. If we can make it through these 100 days, I can make that happen, right? What would life be like for us then? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. pretty hungry. Is anybody here for me to talk to? Can I talk to somebody? Can I talk? Hey, yo, Takumi, I was thinking since we're friends now and all, how'd you like to throw away your humanity and get in on my experiments? It'll only hurt for a second.
Hey!
I told you, I'm perfectly happy the way I am. I could have talked to Nozomi, but I didn't. The cafeteria was more full than I'd seen it in a while. Main campus and second campus, fighters and non-fighters, they were all there. Sure is busy today. It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though. Almost like we're a real class. No offense, but if I had to go to school with all these weirdos, I'd never make it to graduation.
Don't worry, Gaku. You're less of a classmate and more like a slave who happened to come in through the wrong door.
What kind of school would keep slaves on its ground? I think we'd make a great class. All those strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi? Yeah, maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Karawa, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today? Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get worth it to get to talk to everyone. I'm giving everybody the wrong voices. I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring all of us close together. That stinks. What? Oh no, not whatever vapid inspirational statement you were about to make, Mr. Osuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. It's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat.
Hey, that's my curry you're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it.
Wait, you made more curry?
Well, you looked so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat it again. I couldn't help myself. Wait here, I'll go get it.
Kararo skipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku.
Prepare your taste buds for the ride of their life, courtesy of the Usuzuki family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate.
I'm not eating the plate. Besides, curry is kind of heavy for breakfast.
Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass, because this is going to send you into orbit.
Come on, I bet it's not even that great. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped up a spoonful of curry and brought it self-consciously to his mouth.
This is
what the
amazing!
Fuck? What the fuck? Okay, art style change. That's not his voice. The taste seems mild at first, but then you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread throughout your mouth subtly, demurely. But then the aftertaste hits you like it's a fireworks of display of flavor, sweet and savory, bursting in one after the other, perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat, the stronger the spiciness gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. The contrast it creates is a simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. Worse. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender, I can't stop eating. My body's desperate for more. Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. Yeah, me neither.
The dish is the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree.
Yes, ma'am. It's really all that? Hey man, let me try some, just one bite.
Me too. How much curry do you guys think is the lethal dose?
Back off, this is mine. Thieves, all of you. You won't take my precious from me.
No one can resist the allure of Usuzuki curry. Very well, you may all partake in my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an orderly line there.
Is it going to be like this every morning from now on? Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their teamwork. Yeah, I guess you're right. Do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? Did your dad die? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing? Yes, actually, I thought about it quite a lot. I thought it would be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting. The lively mood lasted all through breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed and I headed back to my room. Free time! Free time! Anytime I talk to Nozomi, it just raises more questions about her and Karuo. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi will come out with something I've heard Karuo say before, practically word for word. Are they really parallel versions of each other? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. Ugh, no use racking my brain around this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? Free time! Free time! Can I talk to Nozomi? Can I talk to... No.
Hey Takumi, what day is it today?
That's...
Dang, why doesn't the school have any calendars? Oh man, I've already seen this. Gaku really seemed fixated on throwing birthday parties. This weirdo. After spending some time together, you understand Gaku better. Report card. Nothing. Nothing. Let's talk to Kurara. Kurara.
What? If you're that desperate to help with my curry, I guess I can let you. Hey Takumi, do you know the trick to making a great curry?
The trick? Do you have to use a bunch of expensive spices?
You fool! There's no trick to it.
You're the one who asked.
There are no shortcuts when it comes to curry. The trick is to take your time and spare no effort, working on it diligently the whole day long. That's the only right way to make a great curry.
She really gets fired up about curry. I guess this is what happens when you're a pro. Your experience unlocked the keyword professional. Exploration went up by 6. Nothing. I need grades. Give me grades.
You never will then. Huh?
No, I will not add you on Discord, and I will not look at your art if that's why you're telling me to add you on Discord. We made it throughout another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there probably won't be another for a while. But this is the invaders we're talking about. They don't do predictable. I'd better rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got there, the absurdity of the situation and the overhanging threat of the enemy attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as it used to. Maybe I was getting used to the place, but was that a good thing? Can't read. We're almost halfway there.
Get ready. Prepare to be ready to give you.
Huh?
Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Anybody to talk to?
I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gotten over their differences and they're all getting along better than ever. I can't even kill myself to spice things up. I just come right back again. Maybe it would be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Darumi anymore. I'm so emotionally exhausted. All I can do is cry.
I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. Hello, Kako. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too. She's not allowed to talk to anybody?
Huh?
I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Still mumbling to herself, Kako wandered off toward the cafeteria. Oh my goodness. IMA needs to stop controlling her. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over the morning meal.
So
So, Shoma, I've been wondering what actually powers, your robot suit? What actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on Anima, and sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime? I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. Oh, I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Sir Shoma? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in a fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Yes, I do. I have every moment for you, Ada. What's up, Ada? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here? Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other's underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing, I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. No. I refuse. Okay, but there's still some stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory? You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Kadwa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeliness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. There are options. Those are our options now. There's no way this is just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two, what are you whispering about over here? What? Nothing at all? That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Edo and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in the vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Feeling bloated from the scarfing down so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Phew! Now that I think about it, Ado's probably right. No! I like the parallel universe theory. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Kadwa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit one of these explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? What if I was right and she's her long-lost twin? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She'll probably start getting comfortable. She finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Ada would never shared this theory with me in the first place. I need to... burp. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Free time! Freak time. Time to be a freak. Time to be a freak. Why can I not talk to Nozomi? Shoma? Shoma? Why are you in the bathroom? Huff, huff. Talk to Shoma. Are you pooping? Shoma, why are you so out of breath? Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I was just cleaning the bathroom. I was fighting a stubborn stain and I ended up completely drenched in sweat. Have you been the one cleaning the bathrooms? Yeah, cleaning toilets is a job for a nobody, so I figured it only makes sense that I do it as someone at the absolute bottom layer of society. Come on, that's not right. We should all pitch in. It's okay. This is the only way I'll be of any use to you. Besides, the bathroom is a fitting place for a turd like me to end my days. I made a vow to myself to help out with the cleaning of the bathroom, starting today. Wrong. After spending some time together, you understand Shoma together. You understand Shoma better now, is what I meant to say. Literacy, creativity, no grade? I'm gonna give a gift to somebody. Wait. Never mind. Nozomi. Nozomi. Want to take a break on the roof with me, Takumi? Yeah. I've decided to spend my breaks on the roof. I've never seen her from the side before. I love gazing at the big blue sky and discovering unusual clouds. Haha, that sounds very you, Nozomi. Oh, look, that cloud is shaped like a tulip. It's like a big flower blooming in the sky. A tulip looks like a chicken skewer to me. Oh, and that one's a piano. I wonder what it would sound like if we were to play it. A piano? I'm seeing a hamburger. It's all food to you. Are you hungry, Takumi? Now that you mention it. I had a relaxing time with Nozomi on the roof. Your experience unlocked the keyword soothing. Math. 3 math. Hell yeah. Why not science? Because that was clouds. Weird. Weird. Weird.
You never
Weird.
will then.
Weird. Weird. Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help coming back to the Nozomi Karawa issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it for now. I got into bed and with difficulty cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day of the last Offense Academy. What if I just started getting Takumi a country accent? What if I just did that?
Get prepared. Be ready to give your...
Everyone's probably meeting up at the cafeteria. I should get going too. Anybody on the roof? Anybody on the roof? IMA? Motherfucker. Mr. Sumino, perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. Huh? What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. Because she wants to fight? Ima left, flashing me the same carefree smile as always. What the heck was that all about? What's going on with these two? I hate Ima. I hate you. I hate you so much. Why is... He has her in his room. He won't even let her be in her own room. Bitch. The cafeteria was full, like it had been the last few days. Kako and Ima were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day.
I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while.
Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. Wonder what's gotten into him.
Something about not us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right?
Well, that's just rude.
Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and your sword going at it last night.
That's a lie. I was being so careful, nobody could have heard me. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ima treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is gonna convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think I'd better ask him about it next time I see him. Alright, good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room and have free time. Free time, even if things were quiet. Now I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack whenever it comes. I don't know why I decided to sing song like that. I am going to rec room the shit out of this. Rec room. I don't know, she likes exercise, so hopefully she likes this.
No thanks. Both to your gift and your entire existence.
But you like exercise. Why didn't it just say go left?
Ah, Takumi, just the peasant I was looking for. Takumi, palms on the floor, now. Crawl around like a mule so I can ride on your back.
You can't go around demanding that. Why do I have to let you ride me like an animal?
Because I'm a celebrity and you're nobody. No further explanation required.
Yeah, explanation definitely required.
Stop your insipid blithering and take me where I command you to take me. I'm tired and I don't want to walk anymore. I'm going to make you my chariot for life.
I ignored Kurama's shrieking as I fled. Man, this is why nobody likes rich people. Your experience unlocked the keyword celebrity. Okay. 2 social studies.
You never know. Well then.
Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. I looked up suddenly and startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? Ghost boy? I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell, but when I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah, that must be it. Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
Yeah, why don't you go back inside? I turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. The moon! That big rock again. Weird, it looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain. The moon!
I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock.
I guess that must be the moon, the one Katawa wanted to see so badly.
Hmm?
What the fuck? What's that? It looks like there's...
that?
Oh.
It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface. What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
That's weird. That's suspicious. That's the blank. Oh, I can hear him now.
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something just like before. I still can't hear a thing. Is that gonna be my lover?
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hiroko going missing.
Yeah, we still haven't found out about Hiroko.
You were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders?
No, I think he's friendly.
You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with my with the fiery invader. There was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground at a weird angle and I lost my balance. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. Okay. Day 50.
In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard. It's the perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet contemplation.
Okay.
I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person, so come find me in the cafeteria.
We're not getting gifts. We're not getting any presents, are we? I'm outside. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then I remembered my boyfriend, but then it all came rushing back. The invader made an undying flames appeared again last night. That's right, he attacked me. No, he didn't. What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second, and then it's called lightning, moron. Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Ado. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I'd never seen lightning before. Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. You probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomenon to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomena? So he didn't do it. So all that was just natural, it wasn't an attack, but then why did I? Because you're stupid. Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you to your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? Lovers. That's what lovers are for. No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. With a reluctant smile, Ado went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? I thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader. There was a flash of light and loud bang. Then I was falling. Because you're dumb. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? Because he's not a bad guy. Because he's a good guy. He's a good boy. You leave him alone. Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. He's a good boy. Takumi, you be nice to that invader. You be nice. He's a good boy. When I got out to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets.
Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No, everything is lies. Everything is lies.
There's not much we can do about it. Saray isn't here anymore. What did you think he was gonna give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments.
Collars with bombs in them?
You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a huge wad of cash. Just my luck, I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult.
Yeah!
Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Fuck. I just like this slice of life part of the game. Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren.
Oh.
The alarm. The invaders are back already.
Intruder alert. Defense.
Oh, seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. No fair springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear the siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do.
Come, unwashed masses, to the war room.
Right, let's do it. Everyone, let's go. Everyone, vamonos. That was the wrong order. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I had to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. Alright, everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Wait a minute. I've been checking the security feed and something's not right. What do you mean? What you mean? Yugamu pointed to the monitor. He has a weird name.
There's no one there. I did a sweep of the whole perimeter, but the place is empty.
Good.
Hey, you're right. Where are the invaders? Don't tell me that was a false alarm. They must be invisible. We'll have to, like, pelt them with bags of flour or something.
Look, what's that? There.
Is it Hiroko and Moko?
Oh yeah, there's something. No, someone out there. Maybe a commander.
Coming out to face us all alone? I can't help but admire its courage.
I'm not so sure about that. Doesn't it look a little unsteady on its feet?
I think
I'm
it's
pretty
Hiroko.
sure the security cameras have a zoom function. Here, I'll see if I can get a closer look.
Is it Hiroko? Tsubasa pressed a few buttons and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure, gradually showing more and more details. Hiroko? No, it's Moko.
A wrestler?
This one's not wearing a mask or nothing. Is that what the commanders look like underneath?
I only know it's Moko because I saw her on the art, you know, on Steam. It has like the banner. I saw a muscular girl with blue pigtails, and I'm assuming that's Moko.
No, that's not a commander. It's Moko.
Yeah, it's Moko.
Huh?
It's Moko. She's come back to us.
That's Moko?
Oh no!
No!
What about Hiroko? What about Hiroko? We rushed outside to where this girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. Looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from the exhaustion. That's a relief. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Majiro, our friend, our ally, the one who saved our lives. She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right? I guess she must have found a way to escape. I always knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? So it's not just a costume, she's an actual wrestler. I wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders in? Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall and defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself. But then that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. She better have some fucking good abilities. If Moko's that strong, having her on our team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamu, Kiyoshika, and Kurara clearly care about her too. They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Look, she's opening her eyes.
Huh?
What What's she having her hair?
Moko, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Nozomi.
Nozomi? And some guy I don't know? You brought your boyfriend over to watch me sleep? So not cool.
Did you come here all the way from the invaders' base? All alone? Are you going to be okay?
Ah, I'm fine. You know me. They must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary, because I don't know the meaning of the word fatigue.
I like her.
All this fatigue is really getting to me, though.
Aww. She knows the meaning of the word just fine. Shut up, Takumi.
Anyone got a moist towelette? My skin's gonna dry out if I don't take off my makeup before bed.
With a last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay, just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. And now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Alright. Bye. Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. Once we were outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her way back to us. I thought we'd been searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. What about Hiroko? Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. What about Hiroko? Hey, about the battle when Moko got captured, what exactly happened back there? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about how it all went down. That's fine, I guess. I did just skim over it before. Well, the thing that brain... Why did my cursor go away? We should talk first. Oh, okay. That's why. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you've told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. It's thanks to her we learned to work as a real team. We'd never have made it this far if it weren't for her.
Huh?
I wish we'd had someone like that here. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the size of a train once. She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing. But then, on our 10th day of the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had our strategy. They had executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with their main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react to it in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
Moko and I were the only ones left standing. Yugamu, Kurara, and Kyoshiko were all dead. Even worse, a stray shot put our revival-matic out of commission.
Oh no.
And Nigo, the only one who knew how to repair it, was captured.
What the fuck?
Really? Nigo?
If we couldn't get him back, those three would be gone forever. But I had my hands full just keeping the invaders away from the school. Right when I thought my strength was going to fail me, Moko made her move. She knew losing Nigo would mean losing any hope of bringing the others back, so she charged right into the invaders' main force to rescue him.
She took them all on. Alone.
Yes, and there were a lot of them. More than enough to rival any squad we've fought since.
I don't know if it was a real adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nigo and throw him to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and that's when they captured her, huh? Nigo had got the infirmary up and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. That commander must have used his brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone from the school campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. She's just lucky they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seeing her again, I can't help but getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way back on her own, she's so amazing. Yeah, there's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me though. How did she escape and how did she find us? I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of my day lounging in my room. And that was the last of day 50. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about.
Up and Adam troops, time! Get prepared, be ready to go.
First things first, I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako. And Moko, because she's sleeping. She's sleeping. Ooh. Yeah, because they're together. Sup, Takumi? You pumped to start a new day? Another day defending humanity's future. I'm totally raring to go. Heck, I've always gotten fired up about helping people. It just ain't right to sit on the sidelines when you can make things better, you know? Appearances really can be deceiving. When I first met Takamaru, he seemed like a common street thug, but he's actually just a really nice guy, I think. Yeah, he is. He's a really nice guy. I like him. Kako and Ima weren't in the cafeteria that morning. I'd expected that, but Nozomi was missing too. Yeah, because she's with Moko. Are those particularly your siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them.
What could they be doing in there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact.
There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister, alone together, perhaps nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Huh? I wasn't. Oh, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last.
Hey!
Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you.
Young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger?
Don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in the committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you. If you take all that serial killer crap, that almost sounds like a good advice.
How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix that up right away?
Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to off her that way. It'd be such a waste of a good target. Do you guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm trying to eat. It is a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. After a while, we finished our breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. So Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can for the next attack. Free time. Can I? Let's do this. I've only got 4 AP. Holy shit balls.
I'll try not to drag you down. Maybe this will do something. I'll go, if you can stand me. I'll get in their way for once.
Let's freaking go!
Let me handle it. Get the hell out of my way!
Oh my god. Oh, Hiroko is here. Why is Hiroko here?
Time to move. Let us begin.
All right, let's get started.
Let's do it to it!
Rev it up!
I wish I had Hiroko over here.
I guess it's my turn. You're in the way!
It's just...
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Maybe this will do something.
My turn.
She can barely move.
I'll chop you to pieces.
Oh, she only did 1 damage. Okay. Okay, let me he...
I'm hanging in there. Can't slow me down. Eat my dust! That's what you get.
Okay.
Prepped and ready!
Why can't he move?
That's what I'm talking about!
My turn at last! Uncouth baboon!
I'll show you what's up.
Let's go!
We better get moving.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me! Out of the way!
I'll go, if you can stand me. Oh! Sorry! I'll do what little I can. Maybe this will do something. I'll try not to drag you down. Oh! Sorry!
Onward.
All right, let's get started.
Out of my way.
I'll try not to run away. I'll get in their way for once. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Oh! Sorry!
Now then, to business.
this. So unsatisfying.
I can't wait.
Prepped and ready. Get the hell out of my way! Yes!
Make way! Stop! I've got this! You're in the way! Make way! Watch it learn! Ouch!
Just watch me. Mow 'em down! You saw that, right?
Time to move. Take this! Broken so soon. Ready whenever. Out of my way. So unsatisfying.
I'll try not to drag you down. I'll get in their way for once. I can do this much. Oh! Sorry!
Let us begin. Hi! I've got you!
I'm taking the wheel! Take this! Ready when you are! Leave it to me! Don't try to stop me! We did it!
Oh, in case anybody's wondering,
Let's get to the
I have
killing.
on now.
Leave it to me.
Hell yeah. Actually, I want to go to the garage. Oh, I thought he was telling me that I was talking to her. He kind of sucks. I want to see what I can do with him. talk to her. Sir Takumi, would you like to read some manga with me? I never would have imagined I could find old issues of my favorite manga publisher here. Destiny smiles upon me. No, I dare say fate herself smiles upon me. Destiny and fate must be the same, mean the same thing. But I do wonder how the protagonists of these stories manage to be so cool. Just reading their tales makes my heart skip, my pulse race. Ninjas, pirates, demon slayers, underdog sportsmen, even princely tennis players. Paragons of coolness. I'm seriously totally obsessed. Ugh, I'm so enamored my heart's going to give out. Kyoshika. Your experience unlocked the keyword cool. Mobility went up.
You never know when the... Well then.
Nighttime already? This day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement and Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy at the night before last. I never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late and I needed to get some sleep.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. Tell everybody what happened. What if I give Moko a country accent for no reason? If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
Oh, shit's going down. Kako and Ima, they're actually here today. What's going on? Kako, what's up? Is something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying inside his room all day. I've had enough of it. He makes me watch him jerk it. It's weird. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want
to fight too! Just like everyone else.
Yeah. You do? Well, it's about time, but hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
Shut the fuck up, you bitch baby. What was that? All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for the greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
Yeah, fuck you. A coward? Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel.
How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here.
Shh, don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
She'll be brought back to life, dude. Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
What? What? Come along back to our room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. Is he gonna beat her? Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her toward the door, but before he could get there... That's enough. Give it a rest, man. Takamaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you're her brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
You're a fucking creep and shut up, you fucking asshole. Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he was reaching into his pocket. He had a real-ass gun. What the fuck? The next he shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takamaru's side.
Takamaru!
You piece of shit.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning. I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty. Nothing is too extreme for me.
Bonk. Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him.
No freaking way, he straight up shivved him.
There's so much blood. Kind of gets you in the mood, doesn't it?
Woohoo, the killings have finally started!
Come on, let's... We have to stop the bleeding. We can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it. We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend.
Wait a minute, the culprits escaped!
Huh? Kararo was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takamaru's injury, Ima had disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him.
They're both gone. Wasn't anyone watching the door?
The coward, a true warrior, would have stayed to face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takamaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest. Or we just kill him and let the Revive-O-Matic bring him back.
There's no rush. If he dies, we can just take him to the infirmary and bring him back.
We still have to try to save him. Somebody help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Edo, Yagamu, Gaku, and I carried him back to his room. It's raining. Okay. Oh, why is his room purple? Alright, lower him down gently.
Huh?
Right. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew out open and he immediately tried to get back up. Oh, he's shirtless now. Oh my goodness. That son of a bitch, where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb for fucking limb. Stop moving around, you're going to make it worse. You need to rest. This is just a scratch, barely even hurts.
You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open, of course it hurts.
Bringing you back to full health with the Revive-O-Matic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in a battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back.
Hey!
In that case, we'll have to stay here and rest up until your wound's healed. Don't tell me what to do. I can get up just... See? What did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Yakashiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet.
Yeah, sure. Not like I was going to go after him anyway.
I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's not our friend. He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level. He's probably beating her right now. damn it all, hell. What? When I get my hands on him? Why did it have to be Takamaru he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually, he fell asleep and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition, now we have to worry about IMA going postal on us too? He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking?
Huh?
What's that? As I looked absently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. A pipe? Oh, a letter. There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get here? Is it some kind of note? Did somebody leave it for me while I was gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Aww. Aww. Huh, is this? I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from IMA at some point and slid it under my door. And she wants me to get IMA to change his mind. That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too.
You never will then.
Wow, it really is getting late. I must have spent more time with Takamaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. If I'm going to talk IMA around, I'll need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light troubled sleep. My 52nd day of the last 10 blah 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 blah. 53.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Huh?
Huh? Who'd been calling me on this early? Still feeling groggy, I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting from a cheery smile. Oh my god, what the fuck do you want? Good morning, Mr. Sumino. IMA? Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right on and ask, are you hiding something from me?
Yeah.
Hiding something?
Aha!
Perhaps I'm just imagining it. But then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? Nope.
Duh?
Really? I just want to be sure I heard you correctly. Are you hiding something from me or not? Yes. Oh, I didn't mean to say yes. I wouldn't say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako last night. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to say no. Wait, hold on. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking this shit. Because I meant to say no. Still feeling groggly. Groggly.
Yeah. Aha.
No.
Duh?
Really? I just want to be sure I heard you correctly. Are you hiding something from me or not? No. Really? I have no choice but to tell him? Oh, whatever. I never actually saw her though. She probably just slipped it under the door. That does look like my dear sister's handwriting. May I? Crunch. Without waiting for an answer, IMA took the note from me and screwed it up into a tight ball. Huh? What are you doing? My dear sister clearly put a lot of stock in your oratory skills if she thinks they'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? Huh? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight. Convince Kako?
Huh?
She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on this silly notion of fighting like the rest of you. If you can do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. You really mean that?
Aha!
Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's where you'd come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? No. Fuck you.
Duh?
Don't be like that, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? Oh, fine. Fuck you.
Hey!
Why give me the illusion of choice? Alright, I have a feeling you're not going to take no for an answer anyways. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Believe me, you've made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone should see that. Okay, just so long as you can hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you? Yes. Yeah, that's why I mentioned it. By the way, what if I can't persuade her? What'll you do then? Tut, such a negative attitude. Ill becomes you, Mr. Sumino. If that does happen, though, maybe I'll just break down the door of the defense room and end the war that way. You can't do that. So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in a peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. IMA said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I did know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He can't get it open. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world. Now that that's settled, you should get to work. If you can't talk her around by this time, Mr. Yakushiji recovers, it will only complicate matters.
Hey!
And remind me, whose fault is that? Guilty as charged. Well, good luck. IMA waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. So, turns out I'll be trying to convince Kako, not IMA. I don't like it, but IMA hasn't given me a lot of choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. And honestly, he does have a point about Kako not being much of a fighter. No! I want her to fight! I have to act like I've accepted her request, but then turn it around on her once she's opened up to me. Kind of a rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. I'll start by asking the others about her. Hug. I don't want to do this. I really don't want to have to convince her not to fight. How long have I been live? I am going to stop here. We are going to start next time convincing Kako and hopefully getting to know Moko. But I really don't want to have to convince Kako not to fight because I would rather have a willing fighter than somebody. I bet he can't even fight. I bet he has shitty powers. He better be good in battle. Oh, but anyways, that's all for now. Let me make sure. 1337. Yeah, okay. So that is all for now. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing because it's for free and it fuels my ego. It fuels my ego a little bit and it makes me feel good about myself, and that's all I have to say. I really don't want to have to convince Kako not to fight, but it looks like that's all that we've got to do. So that is all, and bye-bye.